What would you rather have, $200 or time? The biggest pain point question you're probably asking yourself is whether the Express Pass skip-the-line system and its high price point at Universal Orlando is worth it. The system is fairly straightforward, but I'll still break it down for you. By the end of this video, you'll become a master on how to use the system and the value it presents. However, that value is steep. Is it worth spending nearly $200 to skip the lines? Let me share my honest opinion and the utilization of the Express Pass at Universal Studios Orlando. Simply put, the Express Pass is Universal's version of paying to skip the standby lines on their popular shows and attractions. Currently, there are two versions with their own price points: the Universal Express Pass Standard and the Universal Express Pass Unlimited, which allows you to marathon certain attractions numerous times if you so please. If you're a fan of stories about strangers terrorizing children without adult supervision, then you can marathon Cat in the Hat as many times as you'd like in one park day. With that said, each pass has their own price point, which I'll go over later in this video. Here's a list of all the Express Pass attractions that are available on Universal property. I should note that Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure is not available with this perk. There are several ways you can obtain an Express Pass. You can purchase at one of the many kiosks scattered around Universal property, including City Walk, the parks, and resorts. You can also buy online through the Universal app or as part of the benefit through your Premier Hotel perks. Your token or means of using the Express Pass can be in many various forms. Personally for me, when I bought the Express Pass at a kiosk, it came in the form of this paper ticket, which is separate from a theme park ticket, and you can use the barcode on the back for Express Pass scanning. Furthermore, if paper tickets are too old-fashioned for you, you may also transfer your Express Pass to the app. If you're a Premier Hotel Resort guest, then you will automatically be eligible for the Express Pass Unlimited. You can redeem this by using your hotel key from the resorts. Each key will have a barcode at the bottom for Express Pass scanning. I'd also like to stress the value of lanyards at the parks if you have an Express Pass. With Universal's locker policy and the Express Pass being in the form of a paper ticket or barcode, having everything you need in a lanyard can make your life easier. You will have your pass scanned dozens of times throughout the day. Why not just put that in a lanyard for easy access? Furthermore, as long as it's tucked under your shirt, you can take it on the ride with you as well. Let's now talk about the biggest talking point when it comes to your decision to follow through with the Express Pass: the cost and value. Personally, I spent $170 for a 2-park Express Pass, but I bought it at a kiosk within the park. The frustrating thing about the cost was the same Express Pass was $140 3 days earlier, and I was kicking myself for not purchasing it then. Just be warned that the price of the pass can go up the closer you get to the park date. Let's look at the cost for the Express Passes for Saturday, October 12th, 2024. The 1-park standard will cost you $200, with the unlimited being $230. And this is for Universal Studios Florida. Islands of Adventure will cost an extra $5 each if you go that route. The 2-park standard will cost you $215, with the unlimited netting you $245. Additionally, a 2-park ticket for the day will be $219. If I fly down to Florida and want a full park day of unlimited line skipping, it would cost me a whopping $464 in tickets and Express Passes, and that's just for one person. As you can see, there's clearly a cost difference when it comes to the line skipping system compared to Disney World down the road. For a day in July, I paid $24 for Disney's Lightning Lane Multipass. For the same date I mentioned previously, let's assume the Lightning Lane might get flexed to $30. That's still a $200 price difference between Universal and Disney's skip-the-line system. You might be thinking, how can you justify the cost? Let's go over what you're getting. With the Express Pass, you're not tied down to your phone, and there's no reservation system that ties you down to a particular arrival window for an attraction. You come and go as you please. However, let's look at a more realistic measurement. Let's list some Express Pass wait times I encountered during my visit on a Monday in August. The wait times I'm posting is the moment my pass was scanned to the second my bottom was on the ride vehicle. I'm not including pre-shows in the wait time. Escape from Gringotts had a 20-minute Express Pass wait compared to a 40-minute standby. Mummy had a 6-minute express wait with a 35-minute standby time. Spider-Man had a 5-minute express wait compared to a 35-minute standby. Hulk had a 12-minute wait with the high 65-minute standby wait time. Transformers had a 10-minute express wait compared to its 40-minute standby counterpart. I also used an express pass 2 years ago, and these numbers remain consistent to what I experienced then. As you can see, there's still a significant reduction in wait time, but still expect to encounter a little bit of waiting once your pass is scanned. Even though you spent $240 on an express pass, don't expect the Universal Ferries to pick you up and graciously tuck you into the ride vehicle, lower your lap bar, and give you a cookie. There's still a little bit of waiting past the attendant, and on some rides, it may be a little bit longer than you expect. Some of this can also be because of the merge points on certain attractions. There are some rides where the combined lines past the attendant are longer than others, which I noticed on the King's Cross station for Hogwarts Express. Regardless, attendants are usually told to allow an X number of Express Pass riders per one standby guest to make it faster.
In my honest opinion, if I were doing the park solo again, I would refrain from purchasing an Express Pass even if it was significantly cheaper.
The big reason for this is the availability of single rider lines scattered throughout the Universal Resort. Whenever I'd reach a merge point with the Express Pass, I'd look over and see a small amount of people, if any, waiting in the single rider queue. Here's a list of the single rider lines on a Universal property. Note that most of the major attractions in the park offer this free perk. Let's now talk about a strategy that I've heard from other users called ghost rooms. In this scenario, you've booked a week-long stay at a moderate or value Universal Orlando Resort hotel that doesn't have the Express Pass perks. You did the math for Express Passes for your party of 4, and you found something interesting. Let's use the night of October 8th, 2024 as an example. One night at Universal's Royal Pacific Resort, a resort that has the unlimited Express Pass perks, runs you $531 a night for one person. But if you tack on 4 adults to your room, the price jumps up to $641. That's interesting. With a little research, you discover that the 2-park unlimited express passes will cost you $779, and that's just for one day of parks. It should also be stated that the Express Pass perks for premier hotels at Universal are available for the check-in day as well as the check-out day. Booking one night will get you 2 days worth of unlimited Express Passes. Do the math for the date of your visit and see if this is something you may want to look into. You might just save a little bit of money. So, that's everything you need to know about the Express Pass at Universal Studios Florida. In a vacuum where money is no object, I personally think the system is the best out of all the parks I've been to in North America. Your wallet may become thinner, but it's stress-free and allows you to make an easy itinerary ahead of your visit for the entire stay at the resort. Once bought, there's very little strategy to teach new park goers for the Express Pass. Just waltz into the park and enjoy your hassle-free day without the need to make your plans within an app that's dependent on spotty Wi-Fi or cellular service. The ethics of skipping the line services and pricing structures can be an argument for another day. But for now, enjoy your 40-cycle Express Pass marathon on Cat in the Hat.